endless sky, they reign supreme. Voices echoing like whispers in a dream. Night and west ride a storm with words they weave. Bruce joins the tale if his grind grants reprieve. Princes of the universe, their thrones are their lights, spinning tales of wonder from the depths of their eyes. From the shadows of chaos, their voices ignite a beacon of wisdom in the dead of night. From galaxies afar to the mundane grind, no topics too obscure for their curious minds. The laughter cuts the dark like a blade of steel. In the realm of the podcast, the truths are revealed. Princes of the universe, their thrones are their lights, spinning tales of wonder from the depths of their eyes. Through the shadows of chaos, their voices ignite a beacon of wisdom in the dead of night. From galaxies afar to the mundane grind, no topics too obscure for the curious minds. The laughter cuts the dark like a blade of steel. In the realm of the podcast, the truths are revealed. Princes of the universe, their thrones are their lights, spinning tales of wonder from the depths of their eyes. Through the shadows of chaos, their voices ignite a beacon of wisdom in the dead of night. If Bruce's chains of labor let him break away, he joins the battle of ideas they slay. The trifecta does stand strong like a mighty brigade. Their words as legends that will never fade. Princes of the universe, their thrones are their lights, spinning tales of wonder from the depths of their eyes. Through the shadows of chaos, their voices ignite a beacon of wisdom in the dead of night.
There can be only one podcast, and may it be the Prince of the Universe. Hi, folks. I'm Matt.
And this is Heath. Hello.
Oh, good deal. Good to have you here.
Back again.
And you know what? Wes could be here, and no one would ever know.
That's true.
He doesn't like talking that much when you're around. He gives you the floor.
He does, but then he gets upset if I ramble too much, which I don't consider rambling, but he's like, wrap it up.
I want you to know that we did have someone comment that they don't even care about Prince, but they loved the Paisley Park story.
And I greatly appreciate that. That was from the heart. That was from First Point review of being there, and I kind of wish I could do it again one day.
Yeah.
Because I'm starting to forget some of the stuff that
Oh no, the thoughts are, well, you have your purple swatch to give you good memories. You got a souvenir. Do you consider that, since you found it there in Mall of America? Do you consider that like your Prince swatch now? That was on your Prince trip, so it'd be your Prince swatch. It's purple.
It was fate.
It was fate. Yeah.
It was the last one.
Was waiting for you.
Waiting.
At Mall of America.
It was on the wall
as a display.
As a display, before I walked in the opening. I eyed it and I went, "Oh my God!" I was like, because I had told my wife. My wife said, "Do not go in there and buy anything." I said, "Oh, honey, I'm just gonna go look." And I wasn't gonna buy anything, But as soon as I saw that one, that was the one I could not find online anywhere.
Did the lights grow dim? A spotlight fall from the sky? Glittery air appear, and then some love ballad from the 80s pop up during this?
Yeah, some Prince slow song started playing. Yes. I mean, as soon as I saw it, I mean, literally, I went, I'm buying the fucking thing. It's happening.
It's happening.
No doubt.
It was fate. Fate wanted you to walk in that door to see that watch, and it should have said reserve. If it would have said reserved for Heath Futch, you couldn't have been even more. There's nothing that could have made you more shocked.
I would have walked up and said, "How did you know?"
I'm here.
Yes.
After decades of searching for me, you found me. I have finally made it. The call. It was the Swatch that was calling you, by the way. It wasn't Paisley Park. It wasn't the Ghost of Prince. It may have been the Ghost of Prince.
Could have been.
But saying, Heath needs this. And you know what? Come to find out, Prince donated that purple Swatch to the store when they opened in the Mall of America, and everyone's just forgotten over time. Kismet, as they say. Kismet.
Oh, and not only
is it the only time we're using that word on the podcast.
Not only is it a purple watch, it's purple camouflage, which makes it even better. Yes, that's true.
Well, I'm telling you what, if you're swimming in a sea of grimaces, no one will ever see it. It's for sure.
It's lavender.
It's lavender. Oh, it's lavender. Okay.
Yes, not deep purple.
Not deep purple.
Lavender.
So lavender purple. Okay. I didn't know what type of purple it was. Purple's purple.
Yeah, it's a lighter shade.
When it rains purple, is it lavender, or is the purple rain dark? What color is the what shade is the purple rain?
Purple royalty color.
Are you being serious with me right now?
Yeah.
You know that? That's great.
Yes.
That's great. I love it.
I felt it. Might have been something else, but I felt it.
Did you keep the? I can't remember. Did you keep the gloves where you touched the guitar?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I was going through my man cave the other day and found them. And
boom! Way to bring it back to the topic.
Yes.
Man caves. Man, you're not just a pretty face, Mr. Futch.
No, but I'm a lot thinner, and Brandon don't like it.
You are. You're a thin man. You're a de-aging man. You look a lot younger. You have shaved. Literally, if people could have seen you a couple years ago, you've de-aged. Do you feel younger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I go to the gym, not regularly, but at least once
enough to get some exercise going.
Once or twice a week. I've been fortunate enough that I haven't lost a lot of my hair.
Yeah.
So I don't have a bald spot. So I'm very happy about that. I'll give you a quote from Doctor Who, my favorite one, Tom Baker.
Let's go.
Can't remember the episode, but it says, "What's the point of growing up if you can't be childish sometimes?"
There you go.
So I kind of live by that. I'm just a big old 53-year-old kid.
There you go. Good for you. Good for you. Who, by the way, as this topic, has a new man cave.
Yeah.
Or reconstructed man cave.
Yes.
It was reconstructed is the word. Not fixed, not cleaned. It was reconstructed, as I understand.
Oh, it's clean too.
That's what happens in a reconstruction. It's full clean, but not just like you tidied up. You basically rearranged
everything.
Did you bring some more? So, what does the Heath cave look like? Because there's someone's cave we've never seen before. We were talking about this before the podcast.
Yeah. So originally, when we first moved into this house 5 years ago, I had shelving outside the closet that I had a ton of stuff on, like books, graphic novels, some Star Wars stuff, Star Trek stuff, and action figures. Just, not a lot, but just ones that have some kind of meaning to them.
Right.
And but then for some reason I didn't like the way that the light was hitting the bookcases and all that stuff. There was a lot of seemed like there was a lot of shadows or something. So then I decided to put them into the closet. So the shelving went into the closet, which meant all the stuff that was on them went in there as well. And then about a month ago, I got to where I wasn't even going in there anymore because it just, something was off.
You weren't going into the closet?
Or the room.
Okay, or the room.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What do you mean something was off, though?
Well, it just got to the point to where I'm a comic collector and a music collector, so
Right.
it got to be where there were comic boxes stacked up against the floor, up against the walls.
Okay, I got you.
So there wasn't anything other than
There was no finesse, just
no,
piles.
This is my junk room.
Got it. Got
basically.
it. Junk
Now
room.
I do have a couch and a chaise lounge in there, so I mean, you know, you can go.
There's
in
a
there
place
and,
to sit.
Yeah, you can go in there and
You can make
relax.
yourself comfy.
Yeah, I would go in there, read the comics, do whatever, listen to my music,
Okay.
know, whatever.
You actually read your comic books?
Yes, I read
Okay.
my comic books.
Because I hear some people don't.
That's true.
That's true.
That's true.
They keep them in the closet.
They just collect.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
What's the use of buying if you don't read them?
That's true.
I mean, now, granted, new comics, yeah. Old comics, you're either going to buy them either if they're graded or whatever. But I still like to touch and read the old comics.
I'll be honest. To be fair, if you really care about it, there's no point in getting graded. I'm not going to sell it anyway.
Actually, I've got to the point to where I had kind of went through that fad that I wanted to get all these graded, and I got a lot graded. Now I'm like, nah. It's to me. I think it's a scam.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
There's horror stories of people getting back ones that were bent or they thought should have been a better grade and they weren't, and did they get their original comic back or not? You never know. So, but anyway, I digress. So anyway, 2 weeks ago, I walked in that room and I was like, I kept saying I need to redo it. But there's so much stuff in there. I was like, this is a vast undertaking. I ain't got the mental capacity or strength to do it right now. I ain't gonna do it. But for some odd reason, 2 weeks ago, I went in there and I said, I'm fixing to do this effing room. I'm tired of looking at it like it looks. So I was like, I want the shelving back out. I'm going to redo all that. But to do all that, you just don't rip out shelving. You got to take everything off of it, which is
Right.
tons of books and movies and CDs and comics and this and that, whatever, that, weigh hundreds of pounds being on there. So you take them all off. Then you got crap everywhere all over the place. So basically I had to take all the comics that I had and put them out in the hall.
And how many long boxes is this, or short boxes?
Wow.
Quite a few. 10 more?
Way more.
Way more. Oh, okay.
Way more.
We're talking like a miniature comic book store then. We have that's a pretty good collection. Like 20?
Probably more.
Wow.
Yeah.
These are how long have you been collecting these? Since a kid? And you've kept that collection up?
Since I was, first comics I got were probably when I was around 4.
Do you remember one of the first comic books you ever got? I do.
I don't necessarily remember the first ones. I kind of remember tidbits of things, but I do remember that my mom used to go grocery shopping at the Brookshire's on North 18th when it was on the other side of the road, not where it is now. And I was a very hyper kid. To keep me from running around the grocery store, she would put me in the buggy, and she gave me, it was when they sold the 3-packs. Do you remember those?
Yes.
Where you get like
Yep.
three
Yep.
for $2
Yep.
or whatever
Yep.
like that.
Yep.
Actually, one of the first ones I ever remember was a Green Lantern, Green Arrow.
Really?
Yeah, it would have been from the mid 70s, something like that. Yeah, so that was some of the first ones I had. But yeah, so on and off for what, 40 something years? No, yeah, 45 years. I've collected comics on and off. Now, granted, I'm not a hoarder, so over the years, I have gotten rid of a ton of comics. Like, I would just, like, go through them and go, I don't need this. I don't want this. And I would make a stack, and I'd take them to the local comic shop around here and just give them to him. Like, I wasn't worried about trade or whatever else. I'd be like, here, I don't want these anymore.
Right.
So honestly, if I hadn't got rid of any comic books over the 40 plus years, I probably would have 15,000 comics, probably. Now, I probably got around 7,500.
The first one I ever got, I was given. I had to look it up here. I remember what it looked like.
You're
I just
looking
couldn't
it
remember.
up?
I'm looking it up.
Okay.
And I found it. Batman number 400. It looks like it says Detective Comics here, anniversary. But it's the red cover with Batman, Batgirl.
That's Detective Comics 527.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There it is.
One. The one on the right?
Is it called 5? Yeah, this one right here, highlighted right here.
Yes. That's one of my favorite ones.
Shut up!
Swear to God.
Is it really?
Yes, because that's when Jason Todd finds out that Killer Croc killed his parents.
Yes.
And all of Batman's villains are in it.
Yes, they all make an appearance on the stage. Yes, I have this one. Yep. It was the first one I read, and I was like, this is amazing. There were villains that I'd never heard of before that I was so interested in. I never heard of Killer Croc. I thought he was dangerous. Like, man, this guy's scary looking.
He was scary looking.
And
I believe that was 1983, maybe? Which means I would have been 10 years old.
You said it's 527?
Yeah.
See, I was looking at big numbers because I knew it was an anniversary issue.
Well, they called it an anniversary issue because it was, remember, his first appearance was Detective 27. 500 issues later.
Is his 500th?
527th, yes.
I'll have to look it up. But I remember.
Actually, I can tell you because I have it on my comic database on my phone.
Oh, tell me what it is, because this is just Google searches here. But either way, though, that's crazy that you read the same one I did, because I loved it and read it cover to cover at a friend's house. And
I bought it off a comic spinner rack in Columbia, Louisiana.
Wow. Because the year probably was 83, because I was also reading this kid's Marvel comic book collection, Star Wars. And I didn't understand what was going on. And he didn't have all the issues. But I remember it was her older brother collected comic books. And when he got home, he saw me reading them. And I said, sorry. He goes, no, it's all right. He said, you like that one? I said, I love Batman. He went, you can have that one.
Oh, wow.
And just gave me, and I was like, oh my goodness. And I read that cover to cover. Of course, the pages were falling out. You know, back then you didn't take good care of things. But years later, Clint's comic books. I went through the list there. That's it. There it is.
What's the date?
May 1983.
There you go.
There it is. Yeah, and this is probably later in the 80s, you know.
Right.
That I'd read it, but he had it in his collection and gave it to me. But it was 83, 84. It was back in that day. So, and he also read. He was a big Star Wars fan before I was, reading these books. He also had some Han Solo hardback books that they made way back in the day in the 80s.
Han Solo at Star's End.
Yep, Han Solo's Revenge.
Han Solo's Revenge.
Yeah,
I think there was one.
There's
more.
another one too. But yeah, so I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, he had Han Solo's Revenge. It was the orange cover with Chewbacca. I was like, whoa, is this what happens after Star Wars? He goes, no, that's before Star Wars. I went, well, who would want to read that? And of course, now I'm reading everything like that. Right. But I remember saying that as a kid.
I had an original paperback of Splinter of the Mind's Eye.
Wow.
Got it in second grade.
Wow.
1980.
Wow.
Which was supposed to be the sequel to Star Wars.
It was going to be the sequel to Star Wars.
But then Lucas said Han and Chewie's got to be in it.
Well, what happened was he didn't think Star Wars would make money.
Right.
So this low-budget novel was going to be there because it took place on a foggy planet, so where he didn't have to do background, he just had fog machines. And he wanted it on the cheap. Like Alan Dean Foster wrote a space ballad. He went, we can't afford that on the sequel, so cut that out. Because George was planning that to be the sequel, and then of course when it made bundles of money, went, I can make whatever I want now.
Yeah.
So either way though, interesting stuff. So going back to the Man Cave.
Yep.
Did you get anything new for it? Are you into the neon sign or the
No.
Because for a while, if I had a man cave, I'd have my Mets neon sign. I almost thought about buying one earlier this year, but I thought, where am I going to put it? And if I'm hanging on the wall here, my kids are going to smash it. So
no neon. Basically, obviously, from past episodes and what he said earlier, I'm a Prince fan, so I have anything that I have on my walls is framed and matted. So it's their custom framed.
What was on teenage Heath Futch's wall as a kid? Can I guess? But were there posters?
Yes.
Was one kiss?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I might have had two.
Might have had two kiss. What else?
Kiss. I had a Prince and the Revolution one.
Yes.
Scantily clad bikini girls.
Just the random in the red.
Whether it was like Carol
red
Alt,
bikini. Yeah.
Carol Alt, or yeah.
Wow.
My brother-in-law had given me, when he was dating my sister, he had given me like 6 posters that he had up on his wall of this apartment that him and his friend were together, and it was all these girls in swimsuits, and he gave every one of them to me, and I put them up in my room when I was in junior high, and my mom came home, and literally every wall was scantily clad women, and she did not like that.
Were any of them Linda Carter from Wonder Woman?
Unfortunately, no.
No, that'd have been
just turned 74 the other day, by the way.
Still looks fine.
Wonderful.
Still looks wonderful. I've met Barbara Eden. Who Barbara Eden, another heartthrob, sweetest old lady in the world.
Always a pretty lady.
Elizabeth Shue was everyone's girlfriend in 1984. Everyone's girl. There wasn't a single guy,
I saw her at the con this past.
Did you really?
She was at the Dallas Fan Expo.
Hot dog.
Yep.
Did you get a picture, an autograph?
No, I'm not standing in all them lines.
I got you.
To me, I'm not there for that, but I did go down to where they were, and I'd just catch a glimpse and go, okay, I saw them.
Okay, for Elizabeth Shue, I'd stay in line.
She still got it.
I know she still got it. I saw her on The Boys.
Might be better.
I'm telling you. But I mean, my heart ached when I saw her in Karate Kid.
Wow.
That's how much I fell in love with her during that movie.
I mean, I can't confirm or deny this, but I know that, well, I mean, you look at her now, it doesn't look like she's had a lot of work done.
No, it doesn't.
Which makes it even better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I love it. I love it. Did you have the 80s heartthrob for you? Was there that one girl you're like, yep, all day?
In the 80s.
All day. All day in the 80s.
Oh, goodness.
There's a lot of them. You could have had singers. You could have had Debbie Gibson. You could have had, who was the other girls?
It was probably somebody in a Playboy magazine. And you want to know that story real quick?
You're a little older than me. Yes, go for it. We never found the. Remember when before porn was on the internet, it was in the woods. Remember those days?
That's a true story. I can vouch for that.
I think everyone has. I found a nudie magazine in the wood. Nudie magazines existed in the wild.
I had a friend that kept some in a black garbage bag out in the woods. I didn't. I just kept them either under my bed or. No, but anyway, so you remember.
And now gone are the days when you walk into the gas station and you look behind the counter, ain't nothing there no more.
Yeah, you can't buy swank anywhere. Anyway,
this is the reason we can't go to Randy's house.
For all you older people, if you remember the days to where the magazines had the little mail thing that was loose in there that you could subscribe to a magazine and send it back in, what were those called? Just
the perforated edges, the things you tear off, the coupons, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you just filled your name out and did that. Well,
the mailers, they were just the mailers, weren't they?
Well, I did that. I did that for Playboy in my father's name. And thankfully,
way to set up a divorce.
Yeah,
way to go.
Well, thankfully, when the first time it ever came in, it was in a black wrapper, so nobody knew what it is. But
But the mailman knew.
I don't know. Maybe.
He gets in black rap magazines. He knows what's in them.
So anyway, I got home one day and I said, "Hey," my grandmother lived with us. I said, "Hey, Granny, we get any mail today?" She's like, "Yeah, it's over there." And I saw the black wrapper, and I went, "Oh my!" I opened it up, and I thought, the angels had started singing. So anyway, I got on a frequency where I knew about when it was coming.
When it was coming. So you made sure you were home for that mail.
Yes. So for
no hanging out in the mall today, guys. No. I got to get home.
So for 7 months, I didn't get caught until one day.
Month number 8.
One day, my mom came in the room and said, "Hey, got something in the mail today." And I said, "Oh, yeah, what?" And she pulled it out, and it was the black wrapper, and I went, "Damn it. Caught." So anyway, I still have those magazines, by the way.
No!
Yes.
You still kept them.
Absolutely.
That's great. Look at you. So, let me So actually, she knew it wasn't her husband. She knew who called.
She knew right then that I had done it. She knew.
There was no fight in the kitchen previously.
No, I just looked at her and I went, "Nah, you caught me." I mean, she wasn't even like. I didn't even get like a talking to or a ground or anything. She was just like, I got to pay for this, right? And I'm like, "Yeah, I know. I'm sorry." Kept them anyway. So.
Was your subscription canceled at that point? Surely so.
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't remember that or not, but
this is great. So are these originals in the Heath Cave?
No, they're in one of Brandon's. Brandon's been holding for me for years now.
Shut up, more. The other one. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got a big tub full of them. And
I didn't know that he was also a safety deposit box.
Yeah, it's in one of his.
Shut up.
Wherever he keeps his air-conditioned comics and action figures, there's a box of Playboy magazines in there too.
Do you know the location of his stash?
Yeah, off Arkansas Road.
It would be great if we could, cut the bolt, and then move it.
My God.
And move it to another storage bin for him, and then see what he does.
Well, considering how many comics and action figures and stuff he's got in there, cutting the bolt might give him cardiac arrest and whatever else, he might die.
Why keep it in storage? I mean, you need at least showcase. I know he doesn't have the room, but why not showcase it? Hence the reason for a man cave to showcase little trophies or nostalgic pieces. I would love a man cave. Originally, this was supposed to be it. Where we're standing, of course, it is split between the girls and myself, and the girls are getting some of the majority here. But regardless, I'd love one.
Yeah.
I'd love one.
I mean, we got lucky when we got this house, and we looked at it, and it was a 4-bedroom, and we had 2 kids and us, and I was like, "Oh, this is going to be my room." And there you go. So, getting back to the pictures on the wall.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Did we get off topic?
We got on a Playboy tangent.
There we go. All right.
Hey, some of those are worth money, by the way.
There you go.
I actually have some from the 70s, too.
Dang.
Yeah,
all right.
I think my brother-in-law probably had given me those as well.
Yeah.
Ooh, the good old days.
There's a wedding present for Wes. Go ahead.
Anyway. Sorry. What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Let's see.
You kind of sidetracked. The posters you got now.
I have framed, matted, custom framed posters and pictures of Prince. I've got some stuff I got autographed from cons. Like I got there's a Batman collage that I got Jim Lee and Scott Williams and some others to sign. So I got that framed up there. I've got a Marvel Superhero Secret Wars, the original. I got the artist Mike Zeck. He signed that for me.
Oh, nice.
I have a Challenge of the Super Friends that's a collage of all the heroes, the Super Friends on top and the Legion of Doom on the bottom. And the artist, I cannot remember his name, Tom Cook, I think. He signed that, so I have that frame. I'm a huge...
I met that guy because I got some autographed art of the Justice League and the Legion of Doom from him.
Huge Legion of Doom Super Friends fan.
I am too. Huge. That's hence the reason I love DC so much is because of that cartoon. Because this was a cartoon that ran in the late 70s.
One season with the Legion of Doom, and it was never the same after that.
And it replayed all the way to the mid 80s when I was watching it.
Fun fact. I have in the mail coming right now the complete Super Friends on is it Blu-ray or DVD? I can't remember. Every episode ever made.
Nice. I got that a while back. It must be in the garage. Wes and I did a review of each season years ago. I
do remember that. Long time ago.
It was fun stuff. My favorite one are the public service announcements.
Yes.
That the little kid smoking in the dugout in his baseball game. And Superman comes and goes, Jimmy, you shouldn't smoke. How about, Jimmy, give me that pack of cigarettes and let me smack the taste out of your mouth. What are you doing smoking? No, it was like, Jimmy, you shouldn't smoke. He's there smoking in the dugout with a bunch of other kids. It's the 80s.
You had to be subtle.
70s.
Yeah, you had to be subtle.
But, all right, so real quick, we're at the end here. So this has been great. As always, entertaining. Riveting discussion.
I'm out to impress Wes.
And I think you did I think he would be proud today.
He did say do good or something like that.
That was nice of him.
Or be better or something like that.
Or F off, maybe. It's something like that, to that effect.
Either one.
So, folks, what did you have in your man cave, or what would you want in your man cave? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you next time on Princes of the Universe.